just want to thank everybody for coming here today. It's quite a joyous occasion, and we're here to celebrate the promotions of 5 employees to another rank and more job responsibilities, and also to honor someone that's retiring. And I'll go with the retirement one first. The retirement of Major Casey Gibson. He's retired from the Alleghany Sheriff's Office effective September 1 of this year. He's currently on leave that has earned over the years. Major Gibson began his career with the City of Clifton Forge Sheriff's Office and was hired by the late former Sheriff Russell B. Smith Jr., I believe in 1997. He was hired by former Alleghany County Sheriff C. Simpson Jr. in November of 2020 following the close of the Clifton Forge Regional Jail. Casey held the ranks of Corporal, Sergeant, Lieutenant, Captain, and Major. Major Gibson was also the commander of our emergency response team. Major Gibson was certified with various training and served as patrol commander for our agency at his retirement. He is described as a very dedicated employee, and his knowledge of law enforcement is widely recognized by all in our agency. He is appreciated for the many years of service given by Major Gibson. We wish him the best of luck in his future retirement, and we're going to miss him, and I love him like a brother. With him retiring, it opened up some other situations. As you can tell, he was a patrol commander and ERT commander, and I'll get to who will be replacing him in that role. Following promotions effective on June 1st of this year, I think we have July on here. Lieutenant Chris Fischer will assume responsibilities of Chief Deputy. Will be promoted to the rank of Colonel. Fischer was hired in 2006 by former Sheriff Deem Municipal at the Sheriff's Office. Fischer was reappointed in 2008 by Sheriff Kevin Hall. Currently, Fischer is assigned to the school division as supervisor of the School Resource Officer Program, DARE, and Crime Prevention. He is also a member of the ERT team as a chief negotiator. His training list includes Level 2 First Line Supervisor, General Instructor with Virginia DCJS, Crime Prevention Specialist, both national and state level. Level 2 Hostage, Crisis Negotiator, Crisis Intervention, CIT Training, School Resource Officer, DARE Instructor, Advanced Gang and Security Threat, Video Surveillance, Animal Control, and Project Lifesaver. He also has extensive training in community policing to include human traffic prevention, neighborhood watch, church security, SEPTID, locksmith, lying analysis, crime analysis, and suicide prevention. Fischer has held the rank of Deputy, Corporal, Sergeant, First Sergeant, and Lieutenant while employed here at the Sheriff's Office. Prior to joining the Sheriff's Office, Fischer was a patrol officer for the town of Clifton Forge from 2004 to 2006, being hired by former Chief of Police Barry Balzer. Fischer was also an intern with the town of Iron Gate Police Department with former Chief of Police WB Brad Hodge while attending Dabney S. Lancaster Community College, now Mountain Gateway Community College, from 2002 until 2003. He is a graduate of Old Dominion University, DSLCC, and Central Shenandoah Justice Training Academy. Fischer received the DARE Officer of the Year Award in 2011 for the Commonwealth of Virginia. Chris, if you come forward, I'll present you with your Chief Deputy badge. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The next one is Captain Scott Fischer. Captain Scott Fischer will assume responsibilities of Major. Currently, Captain Fischer is the lead investigator for the Sheriff's Office. Captain Fischer's training list includes Field Training Officer, Forensic Training, Taser Training, Intoxilizer Training, Shift Supervisor, ASP Training, and Interview and Interrogations. Captain Fischer began his career in 1994 and was hired by former Clifton Forge Police Chief B.G. Balzer. He was promoted to the rank of patrolman. In 1998, Fischer began working for the late Russell B. Smith, the sheriff of the city of Clifton Forge. In 2000, with the closing of the Clifton Forge jail, Fischer was hired by former Alleghany County Sheriff C.E. Butch Simpson Jr. before transferring as a road deputy Fischer has held the following ranks with the department: Corporal, Sergeant, Lieutenant, and Captain. Fischer also received the MAD Award on 2 occasions. He will be promoted to the rank of Major, and if you will come forward, his badge, but I presented him with his oath of congratulations.
Thank you.
Major. Richard Shull. Lieutenant Richard Shull will assume responsibilities of captain and will continue to be an investigator for the Sheriff's Office. Shull was a former dispatcher in Clifton Forge, having been hired by former Chief of Police B.G. Barry Balzer. In 2003, Shull was hired by former Sheriff C. Simpson Jr. as a court bailiff, and in 2004 transferred over to the jail as a deputy by former Sheriff W.D. Dale Mooterspaw. Shull has worked as a jailer, patrol deputy, canine handler, and has been a member of the emergency response team. His training list include general instructor, radar instructor, field training officer, investigator, first line supervisor, detective level 1, read, interview, and advanced interview and interrogation. He has also extensive training in social media investigations, child homicide, and applied leadership training. Shull is also a member of the Policy and Procedure Committee at the Sheriff's Office. Shull is on the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force, MAD Award recipient in 2013, Life Saving Award 2014, and is a graduate of the Virginia Forensic Science Academy in 2020. Lieutenant Shull, if you'll come and receive your captain badge. Okay, yes, sir. If you want to have your family pin your badge on, that's fine. You got it. As we talked about earlier with the retirement of Major Gibson, we would have to promote someone to the patrol commander position. And him alongside Shull was shared different responsibilities that have been divvied out between myself and what the chief deputy has. Thomas Deem. Lieutenant Thomas Deem will assume the responsibilities of captain and will serve as the patrol commander. Deem began his law enforcement career in 1996 with the Virginia Department of Corrections. In 2006, Deem joined the Covington Police Department, being hired by former Chief of Police J.B. Brookman, and later became employed by the Sheriff's Office in 2011. Lieutenant Deem is a general instructor and holds certifications in defensive tactics, taser instructor, firearms instructor, and less lethal instructor, driver instructor, and field training officer. He is also certified read, interview, and interrogation, stalking investigations, certified canine handler, and is the handler of the Sheriff's Office Canine Lucky, in which he received certification through the Virginia State Police, having been trained in explosives and firearms. Lieutenant Deem is also the Emergency Response Team Commander for the Sheriff's Office. Deem has also been the recipient of the MAD Award on 2 occasions. Lieutenant Deem, to come forward and receive your captain badge. Thank you. So whenever there's administrative promotions, then that leaves a void for shift supervisors, which is known as, most of them are patrol sergeants. And we have 2 individual employees that were promoted from the rank of corporal to the rank of sergeant and will lead one of the platoons on our schedule. The first one is Corporal Michael Garcia, who will assume responsibilities of sergeant. Corporal Michael Garcia began his career with the Sheriff's Office in February 2017, working as a jailer. In 2018, he transferred as a road deputy in the patrol division. Michael has also been a road supervisor, having been a corporal. He is certified as a field training officer and has training and supervision classes. Michael is a selective enforcement grant coordinator and is involved with the Project Lifesaver program. He is also a member of the Sheriff's Office Emergency Response Team. Corporal Garcia, if you come forward, I'll present you with your lapel sergeant. not least, Corporal Phillip Lewis Jr. will assume responsibilities of sergeant. Corporal Lewis began his career with the Virginia Department of Corrections in 2015 and was hired with the Sheriff's Office in 2016 as a jailer. In 2018, Corporal Lewis transferred to Road Deputy in the Patrol Division. Phillip is a member of the Emergency Response Team. He's a certified general instructor, defensive tactics instructor, and instructor in the Alert Active Shooter. Phil, otherwise known as Little Phil. Congratulations. Thank you for starting with that. This will conclude our program.